Daniel Mork is our next presenter. Daniel is a fourth-year PhD student in statistics, and they knew they wanted to study statistics when they learned that math could give precise answers about uncertainty. Not so sure I believe that, but okay, we'll go with it, Daniel. The presentation title is Structured Machine Learning Methods for Estimating Perinatal Critical Windows to Environmental Mixtures.
Every day, humans encounter thousands of chemicals in the environment. Some of these pollutants, such as fine particulate matter from wildfire smoke or industrial exhausts, have the ability to deeply penetrate the lungs and bloodstream. For an expectant mother, exposure to these pollutants may also impact fetal development. By leveraging pollution exposure data measured at high temporal resolution during pregnancy, we are able to identify specific periods or critical windows during pregnancy when exposure impacts birth or health outcomes for the child. Isolating these critical windows is essential to help scientists determine which developmental stage is occurring and also identify biological mechanisms that may impact the pollutants to elicit changes. However, statistical methods to estimate the exposure time response for mixtures of multiple pollutants are lacking, and looking at one chemical at a time gives an incomplete and unrealistic picture. We develop a novel statistical model to accomplish three goals. First, to estimate the overall effect of exposure to multiple pollutants on a health outcome. Second, to determine which pollutants are more strongly correlated with changes in health. And third, to identify time periods during pregnancy when the fetus is most at risk due to these exposures. Our interpretable machine learning model based on regression trees provides answers to these questions. This model incorporates pairs of regression trees that are structured to resemble our biological understanding of the stages of fetal development. An ensemble of trees stochastically searches different time points and exposures and has a complete Bayesian specification for inference on all of our modeling goals. Through extensive simulation, we validated that our statistical method performs well across a wide range of data scenarios. We applied this method to estimate the relationship between birth weight and 5 environmental exposures measured weekly in a Colorado birth cohort consisting of nearly 200,000 mother-child pairs. We found critical windows of exposure to several pollutants, including an interaction between fine particulate matter and temperature. The interaction hints at the priming hypothesis, where early exposure to fine particulate matter increases susceptibility to higher temperatures later during pregnancy. Our analysis estimates that an increase in fine particulate matter from the 25th to 75th percentile corresponds with a decrease in birth weight of approximately 46 grams. While this seems like a small amount, it may represent a meaningful change when combined with other factors that increase risks of low birth weight. Beyond our data analysis, the statistical method opens doors to research that was not previously possible. Furthermore, findings from this new research have the potential to impact public health and environmental policy that in turn would create healthier living situations for each one of us.